Hey everyone, I'm Kim the Maine Mystic, and I am doing a collective energy reading for the sign of Pisces. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you're new here, welcome. We never know what's going to come out of my mouth, and that's the whole fun of it for me. If you're returning, welcome back. You know how we do, and I appreciate each and every one of you, as there is no me without you. Now let's go ahead and jump in. If this message doesn't happen to resonate, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. And also go ahead and check any of my collective messages, as those are timeless. I did have a lot of content on my channel. I pulled it down because it wasn't feeling very authentic to myself. I took a little break and now I am back. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel if you dig my vibe. All right, now I'm done shuffling. Let's go ahead and jump into this energy for the collective of Pisces. Ten of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, heavy energy on the bottom of the deck. This is despite being deeply betrayed at some point, you have come out smelling like roses. I dig this energy for you, Pisces. Let's see what's going on here. What does the universe want to tell you? We have the Knight of Cups coming out first. This could be somebody wanting to come in and offer some sort of apology. This could be somebody, a younger water sign, looking to have some sort of interaction. Eight of Cups, this could be them wanting to have a conversation after possibly walking away. Although if you kind of look at these two cards together, it kind of looks like this little homie's chasing you. So that you could be on the receiving end of somebody coming after you after a period of either them walking away or you choosing to walk away. Yeah, Eight of Wands. This is a communication coming in. Now, I did see the Three of Swords on the bottom, and you saw how that caught itself. This person is feeling very betrayed by their own energy. They may have been very wishy-washy with you in the past. You're showing up as an Empress energy who has the ability to really manifest and really transform people's lives. I feel like this person is now regretting the energy that they entered into the situation with you with. Let's see what they're going to do about it. Ace of Pentacles. They may be thinking about coming in and making some sort of offer. It may start small, but with the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck and the Chariot, I could see it moving very quickly if you allow it. Me more here. Yeah, the Empress. I feel like if this person doesn't come correct, you're not going to take their energy because you've been doing a lot of time healing. You have even kind of more than outgrown this person because they're still only coming in so far as a Knight energy, which is showing me that they're not at a King or an Emperor. So this person still may have a lot of growth. You may hear out their apology and say, you know what, thank you for giving me that, but I'm still going to continue to walk away. This could actually create the environment where this person either rebounds with more to offer, or it could be you just focusing forward on yourself. Either way, I'm digging the vibe. I like the energy of this reading. Nine of Wands. You're thinking a lot about past communication with this person, which actually could be what's triggering this person to reach out to you. In the recent past, you've had a new beginning. So you could be just kind of in a place now where you're feeling a lot more stability. And then, you know, isn't that always the way when somebody wants to come in and have some sort of conversation after you've reached a really good point? Also, I find that like when I make a lot of changes in my life and I get to a balanced point, it tends to put me into a place of reflection of the things I had to walk away from so that I can see more clearly why I had to walk away from those things. So that could be the energy. If there's nobody else that you're dealing with, you could just really be in a contemplation of the past or how a situation turned out with somebody. But again, I'm seeing a lot of like positive movement forward. Whoa, Page of Swords coming out and the future energy. This could be this person here watching you after you choose to have this new beginning. You could be at any point in this energy with this person. Like you could be back here, you could be here, but I really feel like what's happening is this person is watching you fulfill your own wishes, and it's putting them in an energy of for lack of a better term, of being a little bit salty. Let's see here. Let's go to this deck, Pisces. Oh, yes. It wants to start talking. Yeah, Six of Cups. I know somebody's in their memory. So if it's not you, it's definitely this person. They could be thinking about how they should have offered to you in the past. I mean, you could even be thinking about that. I'm feeling this like heavy reflection energy, but I feel like the reflection is taking two people, two separate places. I feel like in your energy, and flip it if it flips, you're thinking about why you had to let things go and what a positive effect that's going to have on your future. You could still be feeling some heartbreak from that. Grief is a process, but the other person is thinking about things they've walked away from and things that they've gone through in the past, and it's leading them to want to come back around. Yeah, I mean, this person is really, really stuck in their head about, not having a foundation here, not having a new beginning, not having something happen that they wanted to happen. Tell me about this Knight of Cups, Spirit. What does this person want to apologize for? What is this younger Knight of Cups energy? What is their deal? Temperance, Five of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Yeah. It's like they're healing from some sort of drama, some sort of conflict, something that's come up. And it's almost like they're trying to telepathically have that communication with you. They want you to know that they are working on themselves, even if you don't believe it. And it's like, yeah, but you want to see results. It's like you've outgrown this person, Pisces. We have the Three of Wands, the Lovers, and the Nine of Wands in the Strength card. I think that you waited for quite a period of time for this person to have some sort of communication. Now, I don't mean like waited, like you sat by the phone and hoped every time it went off, this person texted you. But I do feel like you maybe set a period of time where you were like, I'm going to focus on self-development. And when I'm done with that self-development, I'm going to go ahead and check on this person. I want to have some sort of understanding with this person. And I feel like when that happened, it created the environment. Like you may have gotten through that point. You may have checked on this person and decided to walk away. You may have had to have passed some sort of judgment, even though you might not be super happy about it. I feel like whoever this past person is somebody, I don't feel like they're a recent past person, but I do feel like it's somebody that you have like a lot of love for. And for you to choose to walk away from this person, it's an exercise in your own personal strength. This is somebody that you didn't think that you would walk away from. This is somebody that you always thought you would have in your life. Now, again, that doesn't have to be a partner. That could be a friend, a family member, a parent, a sibling, whatever. But this future energy of them watching back over you, I don't like that, because like if they're not going to do the right thing, if they're not going to say what they need to say, they need to get the flip out of your energy. Tell me about this Eight of Wands, about this communication. Then we'll dive deep into that communication when I'm done doing this first part of the reading here. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. What was communicated or what needs to be communicated? What was communicated or needs to be communicated? Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And the Three of Pentacles. They would need to communicate with you that something has ended to have a new beginning. Princess of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. And, there could be a lot of speculation about that. This could be a sibling, a friend, a family member, but there's somebody in your person's energy. And unless it's communicated that that person is not interfering or that person is not participating in their choices, you're not really going to hear about this person. Now, for some of you, this person wants to talk to you, but they feel like you're listening to somebody else, and that's what's pushing you into having a new beginning. And they don't know how to talk to you without that person's influence being over you. Now, if this is your person feeling that, I don't think that's true. I don't think there's anybody in your environment that would be telling you to not be happy. And as an empress, if that's the case, then you would walk away from those people. So I think this is for your person. I think you need to hear that there is something that's been ended out on their side of things. Come here with this Ace of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Yeah, you're really sat in an energy of feeling like this person is being very evasive about either a financial investment, a house, something tangible, and they're not telling you about it, and it's creating this environment where they're giving unequally. This could be you feeling like this person lives with somebody and they're not being truthful about it. This could be this person, having a lot of irrationality to how they behave, and that's creating an unequal give and take here. Whatever it is, you want to hear that thing has changed. Maybe they have a tendency to cheat, maybe they have a tendency to step out, and you may have even said to this person that's based on insecurity. If you were secure in yourself, you would understand X, Y, or Z. Like, I feel like whatever this collective is, I feel like you've been very blunt with this person in aspect to try to make this come back together, in trying to help this person, and in some way they've twisted your intention on why you were being that way. I also see this person seeing that you have passed judgment on this situation. And yeah, and when you were maybe even in a lesser energy, right? Because we have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Judgment. When you were younger, you might have thought you couldn't even live without this person. But now, as you're a little bit older, you've gotten a little bit wiser to life, you're realizing that you really just had to transform how you were showing up in the world and the way that you communicated. Now you've set a heavy boundary, and you will not move forward with this person unless they tell you that they've changed the thing they need to change. I think they're very aware of this too, which is why they're watching, why they're having a lot of stress. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. So whenever I have like a lot of things of the same suit, I add them together. So on the outside, the Five of Pentacles, right? This person is seeing that you're very balanced and that they are imbalanced. They're seeing that there could have been a way forward if they were to remove something from a situation, but now they're having to deal with the karma, and the karma of that is them being on the outside. Yep. The Tower, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. It's like this person, I'm getting that, I just heard, don't ever grow up, Peter Pan. They may have just never wanted to grow up. They may have never wanted the type of commitment that you did. You guys may have been on different pages at one point, but now this person is watching you, wanting to take action, holding back. We have the King of Wands, the Hermit, and the Magician. It's like they're manifesting for you to have some sort of communication, for you to make a new offer, even though they are fully aware that they were the ones that created a lot of turmoil and problems in this situation. Justice on the bottom of the deck with the Sun and the Seven of Wands. This person is upset with the fact that they created they're upset that they created an environment where you're unwilling to have a discussion with them anymore. All right. let's pull this communication stuff out. We'll read into this, and then I'll grab some advice on the situation, Pisces, and get y'all on your way. I don't know how often I'm going to tap into the overall energy. I'm just going to do it as I do it. And again, don't forget that this does not have to be love related. It could be a friend, a family member, something like that. Yeah, now that I have this set out differently, it's like this person, um, it's interesting because it's like this person put a stop to communication because of this energy. Queen of Wands, Princess of Wands. That's like mother sister energy. That's like friend, whatever, baby mama and child, like that type of energy. Something told this person to pull back, and so they did. And now they're seeing that you have completely transformed. You're bringing a lot of prosperity and stability into your own life, and you're moving forward, which is making them want to reach out to you. And they're like, why do I want to reach out? It's almost like this person was brainwashed through somebody else's information, through somebody else's communication. Could have been a Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. But it just fell out while I was shuffling this deck up. But there's somebody here that like made a falsity about you, and it caused this person to step back. And now they're seeing the truth for what it is. But I feel like you're already, yeah, the Empress, the Queen of Cups. You've already elevated. And so it's like this person doesn't even know how to approach you now that they have a truth, or now that they see something clearly, Pisces. And maybe that's for the best. Maybe that's what you want. I mean, there's going to be some of you that are going to want to hear from this person just because of how things work statistically. And then there's going to be some of you that are just done with this person because that's how things work statistically, you know? So take it how it fits. Ace of Pentacles. There's something I'm not understanding about that offer, that Ace of Pentacles offer. I feel like you're not understanding it either, to be truthful, because whatever this person offered or was trying to offer, it came with a lot of confusion. But 10 of Pentacles, there didn't need to be. It's like they gave you a tiny piece of the... You know, it's like you couldn't figure out what this person's deal was because you knew how they felt about you, but they were offering you 1 pentacle when they had 10 pentacles for you, right? In the real world, this person had 10 pentacles worth of love for you, but they would only show you just a teeny tiny breadcrumb of it. And so that is ultimately why this broke. And it has a lot to do with the fact that you were very unclear at why this person was doing it. It's like if this person would have told you, yeah, like my mom doesn't like you, my sister doesn't like you, my baby mama doesn't like you, my kid doesn't like, whatever it is, you would have had some closure to the situation, I feel, but you also would have understood why they had so much for you but gave so little. And that confusion is what created the biggest rift of this. Page of Cups, yeah. And it's like, even at this point, when you put things to an end with this person, or when things naturally broke apart, they were coming in an immature energy. And that's because they had a different commitment they were looking at. So while they were sitting there and giving you a tiny offer, you understood it was because they had some other fantasy. They had some other plan or illusion in place. And it's like at some point you must have realized that this person had a lot of love for you, but had some sort of strategy to what they were doing, who they were committing to, and why they were. Again, if this is this person's parent, for example, right? They may have had an inappropriate relationship where this mother or, you know, whatever, felt like they were this person's spouse. Or this person could have been committed to somebody else, but had the love for you. They might have committed, you know, when you guys were in a separation and never thought they would see you again. And then you popped up, and whatever it was, you started to figure out that there was another influence here. I feel like I'm just reiterating things. King of Wands, Page of Pentacles. And it's like you saw a different version of this person when they turned their back on you and focused on into this other relationship. You thought this person was really happy. You thought they were getting what they wanted. And so you stopped focusing on this person. But what was really happening that you were unclear of is there was a lot of conflict and drama in the background. This could, again, be, you know, like a marriage, a live-in situation where this person chose, oh my God, I was just literally going to say out of my mouth, chose to walk away from you. And so you just never understood why. Because when this person presented themselves to you, they presented themselves as single. They presented themselves as somebody that had something to offer. You knew there was plenty of abundance. You knew this could build, but this person just was not showing up in that way. I feel like if you've been really wondering why you and this person are on different pages, it's because the universe is really protecting you from this person currently. This person is still probably in a devilish energy where they feel like they know what's right for any situation. And so it's like they're holding communication until they have the answer you want so that they don't lose you. I don't think they ever anticipated you getting to a point where you would not need that answer. What about this Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, they were trying to put you in your head about when or whether or not this offer would come through. It was important for this person to know that you would be stressed about this. Ace of Swords, because they wanted you to stay. Nine of Pentacles, because you wanted the truth about this situation. You know the Death card. Yeah, you decided that you knew enough about this person to move forward, whether it was how they had been with you in the past, how they had been with you at any other point. That's what projected you forward so quickly. And immediately, I feel like you're starting to feel a lot of balance right now. You may even be starting to get your intuition and passion back, which is super exciting. But I feel like you can just feel this person like breathing down your neck energetically. Yeah, and it's because they have walked away from this third party now. They are now seeing things clearly. They see the truth about why you left. Maybe even somebody said, you know, this person is single because they don't have a lot or X, Y, or Z. But this person was like, nah, I'm pretty sure they've got it under control. And, you know, it sucks when you choose to listen to other people, I guess. All right. Anything else I need to know here? This is kind of like me telling you the same story through two different things, but just with more clarity. Five of Pentacles. This person is so depressed right now. They want to have some sort of communication. They're feeling very barren in their energy. Three of Pentacles. And this has been since they chose that third party. Now they're seeing that, you know, there's a possibility that you could be putting them out in the cold because you don't want to be with them and you want to be with somebody else. And that could be why they're afraid to communicate, is they don't want to know, or they don't want to hear if you've taken into another relationship or not. They don't want to know why you're moving forward. And it's actually causing this person to like get stuck in their own head, to get stuck in their own issues instead of taking action the way that they should have or the way that they want to. We have the Strength card coming out here. I think you're doing everything you can to move forward and find a love that is what you deserve. I think you have identified that whatever games this person was playing, you couldn't win them. You couldn't win them because you didn't know the rules. And so now we have you moving forward, finding a balance, getting into a stable place, and building a really firm foundation for yourself. by Five of Swordsing people, by cutting people off that need to be cut off. This could be connected to my daily collective message that I uploaded just before this, so you may want to check that out. Anything else, Spirit? You know what you want. You know that you may still be dealing with a lot of the mental stress of like maybe feeling like not being enough, like, you know, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. I've never said that in my life, and I've said that like 4 times today. So I don't know if that's like a term that somebody in my collective uses, but you're just focused really fundamentally on healing right now. Again, sometimes you feel like it's a missed opportunity. Sometimes you're kind of in your feelings. I need you to remember that being bored is a sign of healing, even though it kind of feels crappy at first. But you're making the right choices. I think that you're bringing in the right energy to heal through a very difficult situation. If you're feeling like you should be in partnership or you should have moved on by now, don't. Grief is its own thing. It takes its own amount of time for you to go through what you need to go through. And then you'll know when you're ready. You will. And you'll step into that energy of being single. So you may be going through a season here. I just flipped the deck over. I was so funny. I was going to say, you could be going through a season where you're just kind of slowing things down. You're really focused on the truth, on what is good for you and protecting your energy. King of Cups, you could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. But there is definitely, you're feeling somebody in your energy that wants to work on this and wants to have some sort of strategy, but they have not removed this past person, and they don't really want to tell you the truth on why there was a delay. And until this person sits in the burden of actually losing you, like no contact, no communication, they have to really think that you're gone. And I mean, that could be really hard energy for some people to uphold. For some of you, you're like, man, I've been gone for a minute, you know? Until that happens, this person is going to continue to do whatever. It's like a cycle that they won't be able to see until you're absolutely gone. And a lot of you already are. A lot of you started to be gone 7 to 10 months ago. And so you're now seeing, you know, this person in the energy of wanting to reach out. And you're like, no, I'm trying to avoid that. Let's see if Spirit has any additional messages for this collective here, just from my other deck, my random decks I put all together here. I feel like there's something else I should say, but I don't have my finger on it. Yeah, move in silence. I think this is something that you're getting ready to do. This is something that you want to do also, because it's like you feel like if anybody gets any information about you, they tell this person, and it allows this person to stay out of your... It allows this person to delay doing the right thing because they think that you're still waiting and you're not. And so it's like this false illusion that this person has that you're waiting and that they're in control. And eventually that scale is going to tip. I'm just not clear on exactly when that is for some of you. For some of you, that already has tipped with this communication over here. Somebody told this person that you're balling right now and they're like, oh crap. Now for others of you, it won't happen until up here, until you're in a new relationship and this person is going to come swinging in with some drama. Just be very aware that while you think you're out of the vision of this person, I don't think that you are. I know my worth, which is your new energy. This person may have, you know, made you feel bad about yourself. They may have made you make choices that you weren't super proud of. And now you're in this energy of being healed. And you could even be looking back like, why did I put up with this? Why did I put up with these types of communications? Why did I put up with these types of people? And it's not a you thing. It's until we know better, we can't do better. Wanting to return. I can't make that shit up though. Oh man, if you're wanting to get away, either way, the guidance is to move in silence. Like if you want to get away from this person, move quietly. If you want this person to come back, move quietly. And it's kind of messed up because a lot of you are on this edge of like, I feel like a lot of you want to move away from this person, but you're worried that you're not going to be strong enough if they are to communicate to you. And then there's a lot of you that are sat and forgive me for saying it the way that I'm going to say it. I don't have a better way to say it, but it's like this false reality that you don't even think this person is paying paying attention to you. You've completely convinced yourself that this person is not watching you, and they are. And that's what the memo is here. Like, you think you're out just living your best life. You've walked away from something, and there's definitely somebody that is looking at you, wanting to return. They think you're equal partnership. They want to fix the things that have happened, but you're not even thinking about this person. This could be somebody that you know what? Yeah, you could be not thinking about this person because you're making your own path. You're moving forward. You're chasing your own dreams. And you identified this person as somebody who could have had narcissistic vibes. And so you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to move forward. I don't need to deal with this bologna and cheese. And it had a lot to do with this person. We talked about it earlier in the reading about this person breadcrumbing you. I just find it very interesting that that came out on the bottom because that was the big thing. And this person, like, they may not have known that breadcrumbing was like a shitty thing to do. I mean, it is. But, you know, like, and now they're in this energy of realizing that they were giving off a vibration that was really disgusting. 444, protection. The universe and your spirit guides are protecting you. I'm going to read these and then we're going to call it quits for the day, guys. There could have been organized crime involved. That could have been why you were kind of pulled out of a situation spiritually, or why this person pushed you back. Using positive coping skills. This person may not have had positive coping skills in the past, but they are, or possibly using it now, or that's a sign for you. Recharge. Things are going to start moving quickly. Revealing the truth. Yes, man. Cheap shot. Nope. And Maine feminine. Absolutely. This was somebody that you had a lot of history with. And see, I think the reason that you're having a contemplation about whether or not this, I have to fix my legs here. I think you can see me a little bit, but I hope not. The reason that you're having such an issue with this person's energy is you want to love this person, but you cannot for the life of you tell if this person is narcissistic or not. And so you're just trying to like let this person show you who they are. And by doing that, this person thinks that they're like moving around doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they're not. And so it's like you're getting this energy that this person is, you know, just a narcissist. And they could be somebody who has like avoidant attachment. They could be somebody who's super traumatized and they don't know how to handle this situation. But the reason I feel like this is in so much turmoil is for the life of you, you cannot tell if this person is narcissistic. They acted, they may have even grown up like, oh, I'm getting an example. So when I was a lot younger, like probably not even in my teens yet, like maybe like 10, 11, I was taken to a counselor because my grandparents were convinced I was bipolar. For the life of me, they were convinced up and down that I was bipolar. I was put on a bunch of different medications that have had long-term adverse effects to me. However, what I have learned in my almost 37 years of life is I'm not bipolar. I've been tested. I've been pulled off all of my meds. I've had multiple full psych evals. I know exactly what's wrong with me, y'all, and it is not that. But what I had a counselor in my early 20s. So for the better part of my life, I thought that there was something wrong with me and nobody could figure it out. And then my counselor looked at me and said, well, nobody really taught you how to deal with your emotions. Nobody really taught you how to deal with anything that was coming up. So you express those in the ways that you saw. And I lived with people that were bipolar. And so the only thing I knew was how to react in that way. And so until I actually like spent a lot of time learning like how to properly react and how to manage my own emotions and manage my own feelings, which then I overmanaged, which is a whole different story, so that I never reacted and never like showed anybody my feelings. And then I'm back to like a regular amount of feelings now. The reason I say all of that is there could be an issue like that here, where this person may not be narcissistic themselves, but they've never done the self work to heal a dynamic within them that they're carrying from childhood, that they're carrying all the way to now. And so but again, for the life of you, you cannot figure out if this person is actually a problem or if they are safe to you. And that's one of the major reasons I feel like you're walking away from this person. And I don't even think they know that, to be honest. And I'm not saying that you're wrong about it. I'm just saying that, like, that I feel like that's the big energy. But because you're walking away, if this is this kind of dynamic here, I don't know if you can read that one. I don't know if you can read either of these, because but if it is this type of dynamic, this person is definitely going to return and fight for you, because that's what happens when you discard this kind of person. And then also, like, if this person is seeing you leave and that's not their intention, they want to come fight for this. So this is going to take a lot of personal growth and development, very much universal test energy of like what the right thing is here. So I want you, if you're not already journaling before this person comes back into your life, you should. I would strongly recommend it. And you don't have to journal like, oh dear diary, but like definitely I would get into the fact of being like, today I did X, Y, and Z. I felt like this, blah, blah, blah. Because if this person comes back in and you're keeping track of how you're feeling already, if they disrupt your energy, you're going to have actual factual proof for yourself. They do weird stuff, you jot it down, you have that. Because the biggest thing, if you're dealing with these types of dynamics, is gaslighting, is telling you what you believe is wrong. So if you have a little tiny journal that you put in your pocket, that you write down everything that's important, this type of person can't deal with you. And then if you bring those things to the table, this type of person is going to show you who they are. And a person who has grown up in this environment, they're going to take accountability. They may not like it. They may fight back at first, but they will hear you out and see what you're saying and come to some sort of understanding. And I feel like 50-50 in this. 50 of you are going to realize, yep, this is like a Norc empath dynamic. I got to continue to keep going. It's going to take me a while to break it. You have to like reprogram your brain after those types of things. And then many of you are going to find out that this person just did not know how to person. So just beware. There is definitely a couple, at least one person that's heavily watching you. And then there's another person kind of on the outside that's kind of like interested, I guess. Or it could be the two types of energy of this person, where they go from like completely not talking to you at all to just being all up in your business. And I don't know how you yourself are going to feel about that. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to leave this here for you. I hope this message reaches you well. If it didn't resonate, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel to get your energy in with me, and comment down below. And that helps get the messages out. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.